Okay, everybody is able to see the screen, right? Okay, thank you for the confirmations. So first of all, when we talk about the CIS is basically a link. Okay, the software is through a link. I have put up the link in the chat message for all of you, so all of you can copy and add it to your favorites. तो प्राइमरी जो शेरखान में सॉफ्टवेयर्स हैं, सो वन प्राइमरी विच इज़ आर पायनियर सॉफ्टवेयर इज अ ट्रेड टैगर सॉफ्टवेयर जहाँ से हम प्राइमरी ट्रेड एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं. ओके, एंड यू प्राइमरी ऑल्सो गेट टू सी द वेरियस रिपोर्ट्स रिलेटेड टू द ट्रेड ऑफ द क्लाइंट. So that is related to the trading part of it. Secondly, the next one is the back office software, which is a exe based software. So that was actually our old software in which all the entries and details were being captured, and that is slowly being phased out, and we are moving on to this internet based thing, which is the CIS. So this CIS is primarily where, as a branch employee or as a business partner, we will be punching in the details regarding the client's account opening, or say collections from the client, or say payout request for a client, or some basic changes in the client's account like his or her address, mobile or email, something like that. So these are the Sandeep Shah, some all of you are putting in the message. See, by default, all of you have been kept on mute, right? So that there is the noise is not there. So if you have any questions, all of you can put the message in the chat, and we'll be more than happy to answer your queries, right? And we will be having a presentation for the next 1 hour or so, and we'll try and cover the major aspects of the training part over here, right? So coming back to the CIS, this is a EXE based kind of a thing. Yes, Sandeep Shah is asking a question. Do we have a CIS login? Absolutely, you will be having a CIS login. So if you are a new business partner and you have just started off, probably you would have received the mails, or probably you will be receiving the mails in the next few days. Once the formalities are done, you will be receiving the mails from our end. I hope that answers your query, Sandeep Shah. Great. So you have to log in from that particular login ID password. No, it is not Mohan Simakutur. ओके ग्रेट. सो नो नीड टू लॉग इन टू योर सॉफ्टवेयर एज ऑफ नाउ. आप जो स्क्रीन पे दिखा रहे हैं आप वो समझ लीजिए. दैट वुड बी हेल्पफुल फॉर all of you. And so this particular CIS link will primarily have the details like you punching in the request for the clients, and you will basically be getting a report about what is the status of that particular account, or a request for some address change, or you put in a request for a segment activation. So all those reports and the statuses you will be able to view in this particular CIS software. So the link I have already shared in the chat with all of you. Again, putting the link. So if any of you have missed out, you can copy the same. As a business partner, everybody would be getting 2 login IDs and 2 passwords. So one of them is your owner login ID. Okay, that is, as a business partner owner, all of you will be logging in with that particular owner login ID. Second one is a user login ID. Okay, so it is something like, suppose your business partner is PB5678 and it is user, that is a user login ID. And if it were a owner, it will be OWNER. This is a owner login ID that all of you log in. And the passwords you basically will be getting on mail, you can put over there. And in case at any point of time you forget the password, you have this forgot password option, and it is something like जहाँ पे आपने एक hint question add करके रखा है, तो आप hint question का आंसर दो, आप खुद ही उस पासवर्ड को रीसेट कर सकते हैं. I hope everybody is getting the voice. Pankaj Wagmare is putting in a question that he is not able to get the voice. किसी को आवाज की इशू है? No, right? So the issue is clear. So we put a message to Pankaj Wagmare. Others getting voice clearly. Please check the speaker's microphone at your end. Okay. So we have put in the message to him. So this is your login ID password. The difference between owner ID and the user ID would primarily be two things. That in the owner ID, you have the right to see the details of any client shifting. So today, suppose some clients are shifting from your outlet to some other outlet, or from your city to some other city. So the account is getting shifted. So in that case, you as a business partner have the right to approve or reject. That is primarily the difference between the owner and the user ID. Otherwise, all the rights are primarily same, because it is primarily punching in the details of the clients and viewing the status of those details. And we can also view the reports of a backdated. If there was some change on a particular date, you will be able to get the request IDs and how the process went, which was done earlier, what was done later. So all those things would be appearing in the CIS software. So let's go step by step, and I'm logging into the software over here. And as I log into this particular software, and as and when all of you log into this particular software, what happens that there are few pop-ups that come up, something like this. तो एक जो है इसे नोटिस बोर्ड कहते हैं. सो ये नोटिस बोर्ड्स हम लोग ने स्पेसिफिकली इसलिए डाली है कि जब भी कोई नया कुछ चेंज आता है एज सच, सो इफ देयर इज अ चेंज इन दी Mohan, Seema, Kurti, and others who are putting in the questions, a small request to all of you is that please note down your queries on a piece of paper, and we can have the session at the end of it where I'll be answering your queries. And what I understand is during the course of the presentation, आपकी सारी queries जो है mostly answer हो जाएगी. Right, so rather than we going back to questions and again to the presentation, I would prefer that if you can just note down the queries, and we can take them at the if they are not answered. Thank you, Mohan. Right, so coming back, the notices that I talked about, कि जो notices है, एक जैसे आप login करते हो कुछ ना कुछ notice pop up होता है. तो उसका लॉजिक ये है कि नोटिस यहाँ पे रखने का कि जैसे ही कोई नया चेंज आया है शेयर खान में या कोई भी प्रोसेस में फ्रॉम NSE, BSE और द एक्सचेंजेस और द रेगुलेटर्स, सम change has come in or there is something that we need to inform you, we will be putting it in the form of an email to all of you. And secondly, the important ones are put in the CIS also, because CIS is one software which is being logged in day in and day out for various processes. तो वहाँ पे नोटिस देने का अर्थ ये है कि आपको तुरंत नज़र में आ जाएगा. तो उसका रीज़न है कि यहाँ पे नोटिस है. एंड हम लोग चाहते हैं और हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि आप लोग ये सारे जो नोटिस है उसको ध्यान से पढ़ें, because that only will keep you updated. So if you start ignoring those notices, don't read that, you will probably be missing out on important information, right? So please ensure that all of you are reading back the notices. At any point of time, any one of you want to go back and read a particular notice, click on this notice board option. Okay, in the CIS page, click on this notice board option and all the latest notices would be displayed over here. You want to go and search back from a date, you can go and back search from a date. You want to from a subject, आप subject से search कर सकते हो, आप department wise search करना चाहते हो और department wise भी search कर सकते हो यहाँ पे, right? So all these options are available. And suppose just like say if we were to search for that insurance thing, okay, so we have that a tab with CIRL where the physical policies are converted into the electronic form. So the insurance circular, we want to go and search. Let's say I keep the subject as all and I type as insurance, and I should be able to get the insurance notice that was sent across. Launch of insurance repository services at Sher Khan. So you'll be able to read these notices, understand the attachments, what is the process, what was the presentation. So all these things are available in the CIS notice board, right? Till here, everybody understanding? Okay, great. So we move on with the presentation and the basic functions that we have in CIS. So the CIS software, there are various options which are there in the CIS. So right from say account opening form से लेके आपके checks की payout से लेके, and then the collection requests, and then the various changes that happen in the client's account, so all those things and the reports thereon कि किस दिन change हुआ था, क्या details थी, तो all those things are there in the CIS. So because of the time limitation, I'm going to cover the various important things that we have as of now. So first of all, as a business partner, when we start off, what happens is that first thing that you need is the fresh KYC form. तो हम KYC form कहाँ से request करेंगे, right? So let's go to the CIS. KYC फॉर्म इज प्राइमरली KYC फॉर्म इज ए इन्वेंट्री. सो हम इन्वेंट्री ऑप्शन में जाते हैं यहाँ पे एंड वी रिक्वेस्ट फॉर डॉक्यूमेंट रिक्वेस्ट. नाउ सिंस माइन इज हेड ऑफिस लॉगिन, इसमें शायद थोड़े ऑप्शंस आपको ज़्यादा दिखेंगे, बट इन योर केस अंडर द इन्वेंट्री द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन दैट वुड बी व्यूएबल इज डॉक्यूमेंट रिक्वेस्ट, राइट? सो वी क्लिक ऑन द डॉक्यूमेंट रिक्वेस्ट ऑप्शन ओवर हियर. Okay, so let the page come on. Sandeep, meanwhile, your question regarding repository, it is fairly converting a physical certificate of your insurance into an electronic form. That is repository services. Okay, so I have gone to the document request over here and I click on the new request. Over here by default in your login you will always be requesting to the head office. तो आपको यहाँ पे कुछ select करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So you can directly come to this point and over here you will get the various options. So let's just look at the various options which are there. So in the drop down menu you have the various forms that can be requested. So I'll just decode one of them for you and you will be able to understand the details किस तरह से ये होता है. So let's take this longest one. So this is T. Okay, so T stands for trading. Mutharasan Surnam is putting in the message that what is telling I couldn't see that I don't know login ID and password. So Mutharasan Surnam, are you a new business partner that you have started off? Others, just be patient. Okay, so have you received the login ID passwords for this particular software? Okay, so you can actually log in. You don't need to log in as of now, but we request you to pay attention to the presentation that we are doing as of now, and you'll be able to use it once you have the login and you have the clients active in your particular account. Thank you, Mutrasan Sornam. Can we go ahead with the presentation? Thank you. Great. So let's come to this particular option where T stands for trading, EQ is equity, CURR is currency. Okay, आप लोग में से जिन लोगों ने KYC फॉर्म देखा है, okay, all those who have seen the KYC form, the individual KYC form that you normally request is the form which has the equity rights, it has the FNO rights, it has the currency rights also. So for equity, FNO, currency, there's a single KYC form that you need to fill up and you accordingly जो box आप sign करोगे that particular segment is activated. For commodity, you have a separate form. So commodity stands as TCOM. So T is for trading, COM is for com. Commodity don't have demat accounts, so it is trading and commodity. So trading commodity account. Likewise, suppose if I want to open an account for a partnership firm or say a corporate or a HUF, so that is a non-individual form, right? So that is T is for trading, equity, EQ, CURR, currency, CDSL, NON, non-individual. Okay, so NON stands for non and IND stands for individual. Sandeep Shah is saying that he is not able to see the screen. Anybody else facing the problem? Everybody is able to see the screen? Yes, Sandeep, probably there's some issue at your end. Please check the connections. If you require, you can just log off and log in. Again, everybody is able to see the screen and clearly they are able to see it. Thank you, Sandeep, and thank you, Mutrasan Sornam. Okay. Great. So Trading equity currency NSDL. So this was the CDSL form. This is the NSDL form that you want to request. So all of you can take these forms as and when you require. So suppose you want to opt for a form which is for margin funding, so that is margin funding SFSL, शेर खान फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज लिमिटेड, ओके, जहां पे फंडिंग अकाउंट ओपन करना है. अगर HUF है, नॉन इंडिविजुअल अकाउंट है, लाइक अ ट्रस्ट और अ पार्टनरशिप और कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंट और LLP kind of a thing, you request for margin funding SFSL non individual. Okay, so all those various forms, suppose you want to open a plain demat account, so let's say you want to open a plain demat account with NSDL, so it is DP EQ NSDL individual plain demat account. So client only wants to open a demat account, apply for IPOs, you simply open a DP account, you don't need to open a trading account over there. So these are the various forms. So let's put in a request over here. Let's say I put in a request for this particular form. I want 5 forms. I put in the comment as new account. Is this with stamp paper or without stamp paper? Okay, so I ticked on is this with a stamp paper. Any one of you can tell me what is this stamp paper related to? It is the power of attorney which is linked to your demat account. Okay, so it is the power of attorney linked to your demat account जिसका हम 100 rupees charge करते हैं. So today suppose you request for 5 forms, what will happen? 5 into 100, 500 is debited to your deposit, your sub brokerage ledger, and as and when the accounts open 100 rupees, जैसे आपका 2 अकाउंट ओपन हुए तो 200, 4 ओपन हुए तो 400, 5 हुए तो 500, वैसे ही आपको अकाउंट पे क्रेडिट वापस मिलती जाएगी, right? So that is the process for requesting a fresh KYC form, right? So all of you need to go to this option, document request, select from the drop down which KYC or that you want, you put in the quantity, remarks, stick on the stamp paper and request for the KYCs. Okay, one of the reasons why this particular option of ticking on the stamp paper is given is that suppose let's take an example कि आपके पास में अभी 11.3 वर्जन के, इस 11.3 वर्जन के आपके पास में 10 फॉर्म है. Okay, and meanwhile there is some regulatory change from the NSE, BSE or SEBI somewhere, and the new version 12 has come in place, and out of the 10 that you had उसमें से आपने 7 यूज कर लिए, 3 आपके पास में पड़े हैं जिसके अंदर स्टैम्प पेपर भी है. तो जब आप नए वर्जन रिक्वेस्ट करोगे तो अर्लियर वन 11.3 तो एक्चुअली काम के है नहीं, तो जो 12 वर्जन रिक्वेस्ट करोगे उसमें आप ये स्टैम्प पेपर पे टिक जो करते हो उसे नहीं करोगे, आप 3 KYC रिक्वेस्ट करोगे विदाउट स्टैम्प पेपर, और आपके पास में जो अर्लियर 11.3 के KYC के स्टैम्प पेपर्स है, यू कैन यूज दो स्टैम्प पेपर्स इन दी न्यू KYC फॉर्म. Okay, so that is the reason that we have given the option of ticking and unticking the options over here, right? So that is how we request for the fresh KYC forms. Now, after the KYC forms have been requested, the next stage is to invert these freshly received KYC forms. Now, this is a very important process at your end, because if you don't do this process, आप लोग नए fresh KYCs जो है वो बिल्कुल से process नहीं कर पाएंगे. So let's look at the process, how this goes. It is called the invert courier process, right? So we start with the basic idea why this was created. Earlier, what was happening that from all the various outlets, business partners and the branches, various forms were coming to the head office and they were to be delivered at the various outlets. So DP के पास में जाता था, या customer service के पास गया, या फिर बैंक के लिए गया, या sales coordinator के पास गया. So there was various things happening and various channels that were working on around, and there was no tracking for this primarily. So what happened? This has been put into a small method जहां पे ये सारा का सारा एक ही जगह पे एक सिस्टम के थ्रू ही आपका इन्वर्ट होता है. ओके, सो दैट इज हाउ वी स्टार्ट. सो दैट इज द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ व्हाई दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग वाज ब्रॉट इनटू, एंड सो दैट द ट्रैकिंग कुड हैपन. दैट इज द मेन आइडिया बिहाइंड इट. So for you as a business partner, your invert will start at this particular step. When you go to this courier option in the invert courier, this is your step number 1. Okay, I will parallelly show this in the CIS. If you all of you want to just have a look, it starts over here, this invert courier process. राइट, जहाँ पे मैंने क्लिक किया है वही चीज़ पीपीटी में दी है. एंड सेकेंडली दिस पीपीटी विल बी शेयर्ड विद ऑल ऑफ यू वंस दिस प्रेजेंटेशन इज ओवर. आप लोग सबको मेल पे आ जाएगा. ओके, द बिजनेस टीम विल बी शेयरिंग दिस ईमेल विद ऑल ऑफ यू द प्रेजेंटेशन. सो डोंट वरी ऑन दैट, आपको उस नोट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, या एज इट इज आपके साथ में ईमेल में आ जाएगा आपको. राइट. So in the courier process, we start with the inward courier process, and that is what we are in the presentation as of now. So you click on the inward courier option over here. This kind of a window opens where you need to put in the envelope number. Okay. Now let me just briefly explain what this envelope number is primarily. So जब आपको हेड ऑफिस से कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्स भेजे जाते हैं या आप हमें कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्स भेजते हो तो उसको एक पर्टिकुलर एनवलप की कोडिंग दी जाती है, सो दैट वी कैन ट्रेस व्हेन दिस एनवलप वाज सेंट एंड फ्रॉम वेयर दिस एनवलप वाज सेंट एंड टू होम दिस एनवलप वाज सेंट. राइट. तो उसकी कोडिंग कुछ इस तरह से है. मैं आपको एक एक्सेल शीट में दिखाता हूं तो ऑल ऑफ यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ दिस वर्क्स. This is how it looks. So it is SH, okay, then the year, then the month, then the date, and then a 5-digit number. Okay, then SP, again the date, and then the number. Okay, now over here the word SH, okay, SH stands from sent from head office. ठीक है. एंड दिस स्टैंड्स फॉर सेंड फ्रॉम ब्रांच. SB सेंड फ्रॉम ब्रांच. तो पता चल गया कि आपके एंड से हेड ऑफिस आ रहा है. SH मतलब हेड ऑफिस से आपके एंड पे जा रहा है. ओके, देन दिस इज द डेट. सो दिस इज द ईयर, दिस इज द मंथ एंड दिस इज द डेट, एंड देन अ 5-digit number. Okay, this is how the coding is done for each and every envelope that is received at your end or at the head office. Coming back to the presentation, so this is how the page opens. So in the courier number over here, all of you put in that envelope number, so which will start with SH primarily, sent from head office, then the date and the 5-digit number. आपको वो envelope number यहाँ पे courier number में आपको यहाँ पे put करना है. फर्स्ट स्टेप के लिए हमने ये ऑप्शन रखा है कि आप यहाँ पे एनवलप नंबर नहीं भी डालोगे, ब्लैंक सर्च करोगे तो भी आपको डिटेल्स वहाँ पे बिल्कुल से मिल जाएगी. ओके, सो वंस यू क्लिक ऑन दैट, व्हाट विल हैपन, दिस काइंड ऑफ अ पेज इज गोइंग टू ओपन फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. राइट, इस तरह से पेज आपको ब्लैंक दिखने वाला है जहां पे आपका एनवलप नंबर भी डिस्प्ले करेगा. तो आप एज ए बिजनेस पार्टनर क्या करेंगे, आप जो फिजिकल एनवलप आपको मिला है और जो स्क्रीन पे आपको एनवलप नंबर दिख रहा है दोनों को टैली करेंगे. तो हाँ, सेम है, आपको रिसीव हुआ है, आप उसको रिसीव पे क्लिक करेंगे. अगर उसमें कुछ गड़बड़ है तो आप उसको एक नंबर आगे पीछे है आप उसको ठीक भी कर सकते हैं, बट आइडियली दैट विल नॉट बी अ प्रॉब्लम. सो यू क्लिक ऑन द सेम एज received, you click on received by the inward user and you click on the save button. Right, so that is your first step to ensure that the head office, the team which has sent the KYC forms to you or any other document that they have sent to you, they will get a confirmation कि हाँ भैया जो डॉक्यूमेंट हमने भेजे थे ये पर्टिकुलर आउटलेट में डिलीवर हो चुके हैं. Okay, this might look like a little bit of a lengthy process because there are 4 more steps that all of us need to do, but go by my word, when you start doing this it will not even take you 25 seconds. Okay, it is simply putting in the number, clicking on save, putting in the number, clicking on save. So 4 times you do that, it will not take you more than 30 seconds flat. Right, next step. Now for the next step what happens, logically I'll just show in CIS कि कहाँ पे हम जाते हैं. हमने स्टार्ट इनवर्ड कुरियर से किया था, उसके बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेप हमारा आता है master envelope acknowledge. This is the next step that all of us need to do to make life simpler for all of you. What we have done, at the top of the page we are giving you this kind of a option where you can click to go to the next step. You don't have to remember कि inward के बाद मुझे ऊपर जाना है कि थर्ड स्टेप पे जाना है या फिफ्थ पे जाना है या सेकंड पे जाना है. You don't need to remember that. You simply follow the next button over there. It looks something like this. See, I already have done the inward courier over here, and then I click on this. I will be taken to the next slide where I am doing the create master envelope. Okay, this is how it appears. So all of you now pay attention to the PPT and that should be helpful to all of you. So on the master envelope acknowledge, again click on that a new page opens where you put in the envelope number. So over here you cannot do a blank search. आपको यहाँ पे envelope number डालना है, because starting first option you can do a blank search, select your envelope and get it inverted. So now onwards you put in the envelope number always. So we click on the search option. You cannot do a blank search, like I said. This is how the page appears for all of you. So in this particular page, what has happened, it will show the envelope, that where it has come from, which department it has come from, what is the envelope number, it is for which person over there, to department, to person, and then there's the option of received and not received. So logically, if you have received, you are going to click on the received button and then finally acknowledge. Now there could be a scenario where you have received a partial document. ओके सो आपके पास में सपोज कि मैंने 3 एनवलप भेजे थे, एक में इक्विटी फॉर्म थे, एक में कमोडिटी फॉर्म थे, एक में शायद एसएफएसएल के फॉर्म थे. आपको इक्विटी कमोडिटी के फॉर्म मिल गए, एसएफएसएल के फॉर्म उसमें नहीं है, राइट. तो अगर आपको पूरा एनवलप नहीं मिला है तो आप नॉट रिसीव पे करके यहाँ पे मैटर क्लोज कर सकते हैं. बट अगर आपको पार्शियल डिटेल्स मिली है तो लाइक आई सेड, क्लिक ऑन द रिसीव्ड ऑप्शन एंड देन पुट इन द रिमार्क्स इन द missing SFSL forms or missing 2 commodity forms, whatever it is. So you click on the received button and put in the remarks over here. So what happens कि मैंने आपको 5 इक्विटी के, 2 कमोडिटी के, 3 एसएफएसएल के फॉर्म भेजे थे. तो आपने जब वहां पे लिख दिया कि मुझे एसएफएसएल के फॉर्म नहीं मिले हैं, आई विल इंश्योर दैट दीज 7 फॉर्म्स आर ओके काउंटेड फॉर योर सेल्फ, राइट. अगर आप पूरा का पूरा नॉट रिसीव करते हो तो मैं सारे के सारे जो 10 डॉक्यूमेंट है, इक्विटी, कमोडिटी, एसएफएसएल, सबको ब्लॉक कर दूंगा, सो दैट नोबडी एल्स यूजेस दोस पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म्स, right? So that is the reason. So we suggest that always click on the received button. If you have some mismatch with the physical documents received or there is some problem, you can put it in the remarks and the concerned department will look into that immediately. After that is the second step which is done. Third step is dispatch entry. So we started with the inward courier. We completed the master acknowledge. Third, we come to the dispatch entry part over here, right? And like I said, over here also, you can directly simply go on the dispatch entry and the page gets changed. You come to the next stage where you have to do the inward. So click on the dispatch entry over there. Again, a page opens. You put in the envelope number over there. We search for that particular envelope. This kind of a page is displayed. Now at your end, this is actually a mirror thing that you're doing. एक duplication है, but ठीक है, that is how the process has been defined. So like I said, it will not take you more than 30 seconds for all the 5 steps. So quickly just put in received over there and you can click on delivered. This is because all the documents that you sent as a business partner to the head office, because like I said that in the account opening team, there are around about 70-80 people. So you have sent across a form for say Mr. A. Mr. A is not there on the desk today, or he is absent, or probably there's no Mr. A in the account opening team. So logically you will be under the impression कि मेरे documents deliver हो गए हैं. So we have given them an option, the person who delivers the document at the head office, that he or she marks कि भाई चलो आज Mr. A absent है तो absent करके mark करके रखेगा. तो आपको पता है next day आपको इसका follow up करना है. Okay, that is the reason. But in the same scenario at your end, logically you have a smaller setup and somebody at your office is definitely going to accept the documents, right? So आपको यहाँ पे worry करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप simply delivered पे टिक कर सकते हो यहाँ पे and you can simply click on received. So documents received, click on delivered, right? That is how the third step is dispatch entry. Now we come to the fourth step, right? So again, the first step is inward courier, second is master acknowledge, third is dispatch entry, fourth is envelope content acknowledge. जैसे इस पे क्लिक करते हैं, इस तरह की विंडो ओपन होती है जहां पे आपको एनवेलप नंबर पुट करना है. आप शो पे क्लिक करोगे और इस तरह से स्क्रीन वापस आपके सामने आ जाने वाली है. जैसे हमने सेकेंड स्टेप में देखा था, यहाँ पे भी वही लॉजिक अप्लाई होता है कि अगर आपके पास में नंबर ऑफ काउंट ऑफ कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स मिसिंग है, आप नॉट रिसीव पे डायरेक्टली टिक मत करो. Click on the received button over here, and then if you have some comments to be added, put it in the remarks and then acknowledge on that particular document over there. Then finally you go to the fifth step, which is specifically for account opening forms. So account opening forms के लिए specifically एक step extra है जो actually आपके courier के module में नहीं आता. So courier we start with the inward courier, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay, so invert courier step 1, master of acknowledge step 2, dispatch entry step 3, envelope content acknowledge step 4. For a normal courier that is sent to your end, the invert will end over here 1 2 3 4. बट स्पेसिफिकली अकाउंट ओपनिंग फॉर्म के लिए जिसके लिए मेजरली आपको इन्वर्ट करना है, अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स के लिए इतना इन्वर्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं आएगी, तो आपका एक स्टेप एक्स्ट्रा है जो इन्वेंट्री में आता है, दैट इज एक्नॉलेज डॉक्यूमेंट रिसीट. Okay, this is how it looks on the screen. Acknowledge document receipt. We click on that, this kind of a window opens जहाँ पे आपको प्रीव्यू पे क्लिक करना है एंड अगेन अ पेज ओपन्स. ऑन दैट सेम पेज ये डिटेल्स एक्सप्लेन हो जाएगी. तो वहाँ पे आपने जो रिक्वेस्ट कही थी, आपका रिक्वेस्ट आईडी दिखाएगा, आपके जो टोटल फॉर्म्स है, तो आपका नंबर है 311369002699, वट एवर 5 10 15 फॉर्म्स यू रिक्वेस्टेड, सारे के सारे यहाँ पे दिखेंगे. Then below that we have given the options of putting in missing or extra documents. और sometimes what happens, suppose कि आपने 15 फॉर्म मंगवाए, हेड ऑफिस से आपको 16 फॉर्म चले गए. Okay, you have received one extra form. Now ideally in the system they have allocated only 15 forms to you. Sorry, one extra physical form has gone, so either you send that particular form back, or what we do, we allocate that one extra form to your outlet, so there is no courier cost and you can use that form because it has already been couriered to you. So in that case what you do, you add in the extra documents and we can allocate that form to you, right? So that is the option given over here, and you finally click on save. Coming to the statuses that are shown over here is simply this way. So if I want to go and check the status of any of the envelopes that have been sent across from the head office, where do I go and check? I go and check under the reports option. So I go to the reports option, courier reports, envelope flow report, invert. ओके, तो मैं इन्वर्ट पे यहाँ पे क्लिक करता हूँ एंड आई कैन पुट इन अ डेट रेंज एंड आई कैन सर्च फॉर द एनवलप दैट हैज बीन सेंट अक्रॉस टू मी. सो इफ आई हैव अ idea that some envelope is coming or some documents are sent from the head office, I can simply go and search in this with a date range of say 5 days, 10 days or a week or something like that. तो मेरे को इसमें सारी डिटेल्स आ जाएगी मुझे कौन से एनवलप भेजे गए हैं. तो ये जो स्टेटसेस आप चेक करते हो, वहाँ पे ये स्टेटसेस जो है ऊपर के 4 जो है, वेटिंग फॉर मास्टर ऑफ क्रिएशन, वेटिंग फॉर कुरियर एंट्री, AWB एंट्री और POD, दीज आर ऑलवेज पेंडिंग. तो अगर आप एनवलप भेज रहे हो तो आपके एंड पे ये स्टेटस मतलब आपके एंड पे प्रोसेस पेंडिंग है. अगर हेड ऑफिस से आ रहा है तो हेड ऑफिस के एंड पे पेंडिंग है. नीचे के जो 5 स्टेटसेस है ये रिसीवर के एंड से पेंडिंग है. तो हेड ऑफिस से अगर डॉक्यूमेंट आ रहे हैं आपके एंड पे, अगर इसमें से कोई स्टेटस पेंडिंग है, लॉजिकली आपने इन्वर्ट कुरियर का प्रोसेस जो है दैट यू हैव नॉट डन कंप्लीटली. ओके, Sandeep, you can check with the business development team. It has already been sent across to them and they would be sharing it with you. Or you can get in touch with the operations team. They can also help you at the regional level. Your MFPPT that you have put in the message. Sandeep, which region are you from, sir? Sandeep Shah? Okay, which is the service branch, sir? Okay, please get in touch with the business head over there. He should be able to share the PPT with you, the mutual fund one that you're talking about. Sandeep Shah, I'm speaking to Sandeep Gupta ji. Sorry for interrupting you, but Sandeep Shah was putting in a question over there, and for that I required to answer on that. And Sandeep ji, Sandeep Shah requested to please pay attention to the presentation that we are having as of now, and we will ensure that you get the PPT for this also, right? Sarthak ji, POD means proof of delivery. Sandeep Shah. Sandeep Shah, you have asked me a question about the mutual fund thing. So for that, I'm requesting that please get in touch with the branch manager at your Borivali outlet. Okay, or you can get in touch with the regional operation manager for your particular outlet, and he or she should be able to share it with you. Even the RFM should be having that particular presentation and they will share it with you. I hope that is fine with you, sir. Okay, anyways, somebody had put in the question regarding the okay, Sandeep Gupta ji had put in the questions. Okay, Sandeep ji, probably you can get in touch with the location at your end. Okay, you are from Agra, so please get in touch with Mrudul ji, I guess, is there. Okay, so you can get in touch with him. He should be having the presentation for your mutual fund thing, I guess. Okay, thanks a lot. So, Proli, let's move on. We just diverted into some presentations. Okay, so these are the statuses that would be there on the reports part. So all of you can just actually understand where the courier is there, actually stuck up if you have not inverted or the head office has not inverted. So you'll be able to understand the status from there. So that is about your inverting of that particular courier. Okay, so coming back to the CIS, so what we have done till now is we have requested for fresh KYCs. Okay, so we did it from the inventory document request that we did, and secondly we have done a inward courier process. तो ideally मेरे पास में KYC forms आए और KYC form को मैंने proper invert कर दिया. अब आइडियली नेक्स्ट स्टेप जो मेरे पास में आता है वो है कि मैंने केवाईसी फॉर्म क्लाइंट से फिल करवा दिया, मैंने वेरीफाई कर लिया, स्क्रूटिनी कर ली, ठीक से प्रॉपर है फॉर्म. अब मुझे ये फॉर्म हेड ऑफिस भेजना है. तो बिफोर सेंडिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म टू द हेड ऑफिस आई नीड टू पुट इन दी basic entries, that is I have to punch in this particular basic form details and then send it to the head office. So how does that process happen? So let's have a quick look at that. So again, we log into the CIS software primarily over here. You put in your login ID, password. I'll come to that part. We'll come to that part and we'll look into how you track those details. So let's first punch in the KYC form and then we look into the status, how it looks. So account opening, we go to the process form entry. That is the beginning point where we start off. Process form entry पे click करते हैं. उसके नीचे we get the option enter the PAN number. So client का PAN number करते हैं, we validate the PAN number of the client. Then as and when we validate the PAN number of the client, there could be a case there you get a message that this particular client has been barred by the exchange or depository or by some regulators or something like that. So in such kind of a case, you need to get in touch with the compliance team and then they can let you know the future course of action. Secondly, after you have put in the PAN number and you get the details over there, if there is some name mismatch with the PAN site, you need to take in additional proofs or you need to do the rectification, whatever is the case, that would be case specific, right? So then the next stage would be the फॉर्म नंबर. जो केवाईसी का फॉर्म है, आप वो पर्टिकुलर केवाईसी फॉर्म वहां पे पंच करोगे एंड यू वैलिडेट दैट पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म. So at this juncture, you might get a message that this form number is invalid or the form is not allotted to your branch. This will happen in only a case where you're using either a form which is for some other branch, right? Or you're inverting a form आपके end पे without doing the invert courier process. तो ये दो सिनारियो में ही आपका ये सीन आ सकता है कि जहां पे आपको ये एरर मैसेज आएगा. तो इफ यू आर यूजिंग सम अदर ब्रांचेस फॉर्म, यू विल नीड टू डू अ इंटरनल कुरियर प्रोसेस बिटवीन योर आउटलेट्स, और इफ यू आर यूजिंग योर ओन फॉर्म इटसेल्फ बट समवेयर यू हैव नॉट कंप्लीटेड द इनवर्ट कुरियर प्रोसेस, तो आपको वो कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा जो हमने कुछ देर पहले डिस्कस किया. And once that is done, then only you will be able to go ahead with the account opening process. Next, suppose the पैन नंबर इज वैलिडेटेड, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. आपका फॉर्म नंबर जो है वो भी ठीक से आपका इन्वर्ट हो गया, आपने कुरियर प्रोसेस कंप्लीट किया था. तो देन द नेक्स्ट मैसेज दैट यू गेट इज प्रोसेस फॉर्म फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट. I have taken the example for equity. So if it is commodity, it will be commodity that will pop up. So you will get the message that you are processing form for this particular segment. Now at this point, one more thing also could come in place is this particular client already has some other segment activated with Sharekhan, or probably at your outlet also. So let's say the client already has a commodity account and now he or she wants to open an equity account. So as soon as you put in the PAN number, you will get a message that this particular client already has account with Sharekhan, and this in this segment is activated or not activated, whatever the case is. So उस केस में आप क्या करोगे कि जहाँ पे ये पर्टिकुलर क्लाइंट का कोई सेगमेंट एक्टिवेटेड है आपके यहाँ पे और आप नया सेगमेंट एक्टिवेट करना चाह रहे हो, तो आपको सबसे पहले एक AOD, अकाउंट ओपनिंग डिपार्टमेंट @sharekhan.com पे एक मेल करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so the mail ID is aod@sharekhan.com. Okay, this mail ID, all of you put in a mail and tell them that the client's this segment is activated. Now he or she wants to activate the other segment, and while punching the form, I'm getting this message. So what they will do, they will coordinate with the IT team on the back end and then give you a reward that the punching will now be enabled for you, right? So that will take a few hours, but logically it will happen on the same day, so that will not be a problem. तो आप वो segment को punch जो करना है बिल्कुल से punch कर पाओगे आपके end पे. Just a sec. Sorry. So we punch in the form after activating that segment from the backend, and you'll be able to go ahead with the account opening process. Now we come to the basic data entry that you have to do. Data entry, the word itself looks ज़्यादा कि बहुत कुछ data entry करना है, ऐसा नहीं है. Primarily आपको सिर्फ ticks करने हैं कि कौन सा segment activate कर रहे हो, online account है, offline account है. So something like that. We start with the first one. A resident individual. If you're opening an Indian account, it is a resident individual. If it is an NRI, we click on the NRI button over there. Almost more than 90% of accounts are online accounts. We tick on the online option or the offline option if the client has specified regarding so as per the KYC form. Then again, the form identifies if this is an individual account. So this is almost identified by the system. So the form number जो है, form number particular डीमैट के साथ associated है, NSDL CDSL version के साथ associated है. It is associated whether it is an Indian account, whether it is an individual account or a non-individual account. So the form series for the individual account and non-individual account is separate. So by default, when you put in the form number, it will identify itself as a individual account. So as such, आपकी कोई यहाँ पे entry करना नहीं है, but check करना है कि सही है ये details. Okay. Now one thing all of you need to remember कि आपके जो online accounts है will always be with the power of attorney. Okay, Sharekhan online accounts that are open, that is trading account and the demat account, the power of attorney is there, and Sharekhan demat account will always be the primary demat account. Okay, before we move on to the online part, let's just have a look at the offline thing. Offline thing primarily is where the client is opening a trading account. He is not going for the online mode, so the client will not be able to trade to the Sharekhan website or to the Trade Tiger software or the Sharekhan Mini or the mobile app, right? तो client एक primarily जैसे पुराने ज़माने में करते हैं वैसे he will be calling up and getting the trade done. So that is an offline kind of account. Now, because it is an offline account, it is at the client's discretion that whether he wants an account which has a power of attorney or does not have a power of attorney. हम बात कर रहे हैं, मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले डिस्कस किया एग्जैक्टली वो डीमैट अकाउंट की जो पावर ऑफ अटर्नी है उसी की बात कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो ऑफलाइन अकाउंट में ये क्लाइंट के पास ऑप्शन रहता है कि उसे पावर ऑफ अटर्नी देना है या नहीं देना है, राइट? एंड आइडियली सजेस्टेड ये है कि पावर ऑफ अटर्नी के साथ वाला अकाउंट ही ओपन करो, तो क्लाइंट को DIS वगैरह जो साइन करनी है, सबमिट करनी है, वो सारी झंझट निकल जाती है वहाँ पे. Then coming back to the account type and the DP details, what happens is that when you're opening a Sharekhan made trading account plus demat account, your डिफॉल्ट फिलिंग अप NSDL CDSL का DP फॉर्म, तो ऑटोमेटिक आपको सेगमेंट सिलेक्ट करना है. तो ये अकाउंट विथ में आप यहाँ पे नो DP सिलेक्ट करोगे. इसका मतलब यहाँ पे प्राइमरली ये है कि हम नया डीमैट अकाउंट ओपन कर रहे हैं, एग्जिस्टिंग कोई डीमैट अकाउंट लिंक नहीं कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो बाय डिफॉल्ट व्हाट विल हैपन व्हेन वी टिक ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑप्शन, आपका अकाउंट एक ट्रेडिंग प्लस डीमैट ओपन होगा, जहां पे आपका नया डीमैट अकाउंट भी ओपन किया जा रहा है, एग्जिस्टिंग कोई अकाउंट हम लिंक नहीं कर रहे हैं। देन वी कम टू द ऑनलाइन पार्ट। सो ऑनलाइन अकाउंट इज ऑलवेज विथ डिफॉल्ट डीपी के साथ में है। आप एनएसएल सीडीएसएल सिलेक्ट करोगे, जौन से सेगमेंट में आप डिपॉजिटरी में आप अकाउंट ओपन कर रहे हो। रेसिडेंट इंडिविजुअल टाइप है, वहां पे ऑर्डिनरी जो आप सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं। एट द टाइम ऑफ अकाउंट ओपनिंग अगर आप चाहते हैं कि कोई म्यूचुअल फंड के लिए ईसीएस एनेबल किया जाए तो आप ईसीएस का अलग से फॉर्म फिल करेंगे, यहाँ पे टिक करके दे सकते हैं। तो एज एंड व्हेन द फॉर्म इज रिसीव्ड एट द हेड ऑफिस वी विल सेंड इट अक्रॉस टू योर बैंक फॉर द ईसीएस एनेबलमेंट। ओके, बट ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस ईसीएस एनेबलमेंट टेक्स एटलीस्ट 30 to 35 days as of now, so don't expect कि immediately हो जाएगा because the process is at the bank's end, okay, not at our end. Not an issue, you can select anything Rohit Singh, whatever is the form that you have to select. So आपने NSL का फॉर्म भरा है, आप NSL सिलेक्ट करोगे, CDSL का फॉर्म भरा है, आप CDSL सिलेक्ट करोगे। Secondly, the contract note mode, that is also for the client to decide। जो KYC फॉर्म में दिया है वैसे ही आप यहाँ पे पंच करोगे। सो KYC में क्लाइंट ने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड सिलेक्ट किया है तो आप यहाँ पर डिजिटल पे टिक करोगे। क्लाइंट ने अगर फिजिकल मोड सिलेक्ट किया है आप यहाँ पे फिजिकल सिलेक्ट करोगे। लेकिन जैसे मैंने बताया कि ऑनलाइन अकाउंट के लिए शेर खान का डीमैट अकाउंट प्राइमरी होगा कंपलसरीली, उसमें पावर ऑफ अटर्नी होगी कंपलसरीली, और उसका जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नोट मोड है वो भी डिजिटल ही होगा। सो दैट इज प्राइमरी फॉर द ऑनलाइन अकाउंट। But if it is offline account, he or she has the choice with the power of attorney or even with the physical contract notes. Yes, Amarchand Sanchiti, we would suggest that when you're using the CIS software, we request all of you to use the Internet Explorer and not the Google Chrome or Mozilla. It works the best in the Internet Explorer software. Okay. सो कमिंग बैक टू दी डीपी पार्ट दैट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट, कि जब हम शेर खान में ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट ओपन कर रहे हैं, और शायद ये रोहित जी का सवाल भी है, दैट जो आप अकाउंट ओपन करते हैं वहाँ पे आप एक प्राइमरली आपका डीमैट सिलेक्ट करते हैं कि मेरा जो फॉर्म है वो बाय डिफॉल्ट एनएसडीएल का है, सीडीएसएल का है। उसके बाद में नेक्स्ट सवाल ये आता है कि या हम नया डीमैट अकाउंट ओपन कर रहे हैं, एग्जिस्टिंग डीमैट अकाउंट यूज करने वाले हैं। तो बाय डिफॉल्ट जो हमारे क्लाइंट्स ओपन हो रहे हैं वहाँ पे नया डीमैट अकाउंट ओपन किया जाता है। तो आप यहाँ पे क्या करोगे, लिंक विथ एग्जिस्टिंग डीपी पे नो करोगे। जैसे ही आप इस पे नो करते हो ऑटोमेटिक आपका डीपी विद शेर खान पे टिक आ जाता है। तो बाय डिफॉल्ट आप शेर खान के साथ नया डीमैट अकाउंट ओपन कर रहे हो। यदि आप यहाँ पे येस पे टिक करते हो, लिंकिंग विथ शेर खान डीमैट अकाउंट और लिंकिंग विथ सम अदर डीमैट अकाउंट, you will get a next box which will have a drop down menu of the demat that you want to link. So it could be a Sher Khan ka demat account or it could be a Bahar ka demat account that you want to link with the client's account. So you can select that particular details over here yahan pe, and accordingly those details are there in the KYC form and the proof submitted by the client. So I hope that is clear for you, Rohit Singh. If you are opening a Sher Khan ka fresh trading and fresh demat account, you simply tick on जो शेर खान के साथ लिंकिंग विद एग्जिस्टिंग डीपी, आप नो पे टिक करोगे, बाय डिफॉल्ट आपका नया ट्रेडिंग प्लस डीमैट ओपन हो जाएगा। बट अगर आपका बाहर का डीमैट लिंक करना है प्राइमरली आपको, तो वो आप यहाँ पे टिक करोगे एंड दैट विल आइडियली बी ऑफलाइन अकाउंट। ऑनलाइन अकाउंट में तो आपको शेर खान का डीमैट अकाउंट चाहिए ही चाहिए वहां पे। ओके, the next section is the FNO indicator that is also as per the KYC form जो आपने क्लाइंट से फिल कराया, जो भी प्रूफ आपने क्लाइंट से सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, तो आप यहाँ पे वो डिटेल्स फिल करवा दोगे। आफ्टर दैट अगेन फ्यू प्री फिल्ड फील्ड्स आर देयर, जहाँ पे फॉर्म नंबर है, क्लाइंट का पैन नंबर है, लिखा हुआ आता है। आपके हिस्से में दो चीज आती है जो आपको करना है। यहाँ पे आपको वेरीफाई करना है क्लाइंट का मेल आईडी और क्लाइंट की लॉगिन आईडी का ऑप्शन वहां पे। सो मेल आईडी बाय डिफॉल्ट क्लाइंट का जो दिया है आप यहाँ पे फिल करोगे एज पर द केवाईसी। लॉगिन आईडी प्रेफरेंस अगर क्लाइंट ने दी है आप यहाँ पे फिल करोगे। जैसे ही आप बटन पे क्लिक करते हो अगर वो रेड होता है तो माने ये है कि दिस पर्टिकुलर मेल आईडी एंड द लॉगिन आईडी आर बीइंग यूज्ड बाय समबडी एल्स इन शेर खान, सो यू कैन नॉट हैव द सेम मेल आईडी और द लॉगिन आईडी। At this juncture, a question that will pop up in all of your mind is that suppose we are in relation, I and my wife want to keep the same mail ID, right? What will happen? So in that case, we'll have to do a little bit of an offline process. In the sense, कि केवाईसी फॉर्म सपोज मेरा शेरखान में ऑलरेडी अकाउंट है जहाँ पे मैं मेल आईडी यूज कर रहा हूँ milan@sherkhan.com, milan@gmail.com. Okay, and now my wife's account is opened and I want to keep the same mail id in that. Ideally it should be her mail id, but if that is not the case, I want to keep the same mail id. What I do in the form, also I have in my wife's form, she has filled up the mail id as milan@gmail.com. Now at the time of punching, when I put in that same mail id over here, it will give me a red error that because this mail id already exists, right? So what I do, I send across a mail to the account opening team that see, this is the account that I'm opening in my wife's account. She is my wife, and this is her form number. I have got this declaration signed from her. So that declaration mail, I guess all of you would have received yesterday evening, and you'll get details, con calls भी उस पे होंगे to explaining what are the relations which are allowed. So in that kind of a scenario, what you need to do when you punch in the email ID over here, you will have to punch in a dummy mail ID. So it will be something like milan1@gmail.com or milan_1@gmail.com, right? And you immediately put a mail to account opening team कि दिस जो डिक्लेरेशन है क्लाइंट से मैंने साइन करवा लिया है, केवाईसी फॉर्म में करेक्ट मेल आईडी लिखा है, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट एबल टू पंच इट ओवर हियर, आई हैव पंच्ड अ डमी मेल आईडी. सो एज एंड व्हेन द फिजिकल फॉर्म इज रिसीव्ड एट योर एंड, वी रिक्वेस्ट यू टू प्लीज वेरीफाई एंड देन करेक्ट दिस मेल आईडी फ्रॉम द बैक एंड. Okay, that is how the process is going to work. So that is available, but primarily suppose it is a unique mail ID, तो आप यहाँ पे simply verify करोगे, login ID verify करोगे, and then this particular button should turn into green, meaning this particular login ID and this particular email ID is available for use for this new particular client. Kulwant Rai, for one client, only one trading account can be opened in Sharekhan. Okay, then the next one is the name of the client. So simply putting in the name and verifying. Sandeep Shah, you can write down your doubts, whatever doubts you have, and then we can have a session at the end where you can put in the details in the Q&A session into the chat message over there, right? Thank you, Sandeep Shah. Next is with the mobile number. So as of now, with the mobile number, we don't have that check in the system ki common mobile number use ho raha hai nahi ho raha hai. But all of you would have received the mail yesterday that common mobile numbers and email IDs are allowed only for immediate family members. So beyond that, if there are common mobile numbers, email IDs, you will not be allowed to do that. So even for the dependent parents, dependent children, and the spouse, you have to take a declaration in that case also. So other than that, ideally आप common mail ID, mobile numbers use नहीं कर सकते. Next comes the account handling details. It is something like जैसे आपका अकाउंट ओपन होता है तो हम इसे लिंक कर रहे हैं आपके ट्रेडिंग प्रोसेस से. तो द मोमेंट अकाउंट इज ओपन, इमीडिएटली एंड ऑफ द डे वी आर इंश्योरिंग दैट दैट पर्टिकुलर न्यू क्लाइंट कोड गेट्स मैप टू योर ट्रेडिंग टर्मिनल. तो आपके ट्रेड टैगर में मैप करने के लिए हम यहाँ पे एक लिंक की सुविधा आपको दे रहे हैं. तो जैसे आपका अकाउंट ओपन होता है, यहाँ पे आपने जो स्पेसिफाई किया है वो पर्टिकुलर टर्मिनल में आपका क्लाइंट जो है लिंक हो जाएगा. फॉर बिजनेस पार्टनर्स, that mail has already been sent across to all of you, Sakchasi, and you can just check in the mails received yesterday evening. It is about urgent client accounts and mobile numbers existing, and con call will probably be there in the next week where these details will be shared with all of you. Yeah, so then we come on to the lead ID part. So this is primarily for the branches, not for business partners. So you can actually skip this, and your login, this will already not be there. You will not be able to see that. So branches have this sales system where they need to put in the lead ID and verify. Secondly, the branches also have this sales executive code, remiser code, referring employee code. These all need to be verified. But at your end, as a business partner, this will not be required. Yes, absolutely, Kulwant Rai, you can. In Sharekhan, you can have only one trading account, but at multiple brokers, you can have multiple trading accounts. Next is the welcome kit preference. By default we send the welcome kit by Blue Dart to all our clients. Okay, now at this point if you are aware upfront कि particular location में शायद Blue Dart से courier deliver नहीं होगा, हमें speed post से भेजना चाहिए, तो आप यहाँ पे speed post specify कर सकते हैं. Okay, but these are the only two options which are available. One is a private player, one is the government of India, so whichever you want to select you can select from here. Then preferred branch, this is also specifically for branches, they need to put in the details. So as a business partner you can simply skip that step. After that there is this option of is this a free account, तो आपको यहाँ पे ऑप्शन दिया है सिलेक्ट करने का. तो in your case you'll be selecting franchisee free. Okay, so it is as per scheme you select franchisee free, not branch free. After that one more option is there, the check details. This we have removed recently. Okay, that check details will not have to be punched at the time of account opening. Once the account is opened and you have the client code, at that time you put in the check entry over there. Okay, so this we'll discuss when I come to the collection part of it. At the end of it we select the options Trade Tiger or the Odin that you select and client has to trade. So these things will have to be selected over here. By default it is a Trade Tiger that all of us select over here. And after the punching, suppose you realize that there is some error, कि आपको लग रहा है कि शायद आपने मोबाइल नंबर गलत डाल दिया है, या ईमेल आईडी में कुछ गलती हो गई है, या पावर ऑफ अटर्नी मार्किंग में कुछ गलती हो गई है, तो आप उसको एडिट में जाके रेक्टिफाई भी कर सकते हैं. सो क्लिक ऑन द एडिट प्रोसेस, सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ पेज ओपन्स, यू रेक्टिफाई व्हाट यू मेड द मिस्टेक एंड देन you save the entry. Finally, once the process for basic data entry selection is done, what you have to do, you have to send across the KYC form to the head office. Just like what you did the inward courier process आपके end पे, exactly वैसे ही आपको एक outward courier process करना है. So at branches, they have to do a profile sheet entry in between. Business partners don't have to do that. They have that privilege. So directly we move on to the outward courier process. At the saving point, you will get this kind of a small box which says that this is the form number punched by so and so and so and so date, and let's process the KYC now. So you click on the generate button. Okay, now at this point I want to give all of you a small idea कि जैसे मैंने एक फॉर्म पंच किया तो उसका पूरा कुरियर प्रोसेस कंप्लीट करूं, फिर दूसरा फॉर्म पंच किया उसका प्रोसेस कंप्लीट करूं, ऐसे करने की जरूरत नहीं है. हम क्या कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे कि एक फॉर्म, दो फॉर्म, तीन फॉर्म, सबकी मैं डेटा एंट्री कर दूं और सबको एक ही साथ सिलेक्ट करके मैं आउटवर्ड कुरियर कर सकता हूं. राइट, सो हियर लाइक व्हाट वी हैव दिस फॉर्म नंबर 2832, so I could have 2833, 34, 35, 36, all of them together, select one time and generate a common envelope for all of these 5 forms, and I can send it across singly. I don't need to create 5 envelopes for different 5 forms. Okay, so this is how the envelope number is there. अब this envelope number के बारे में आपको इतना ध्यान रखना है कि envelope number को आप बिल्कुल से फॉर्म के ऊपर भी लिखेंगे and you will write it on the envelope also, so that in case if this particular form and the envelope get separated, we always know where this particular form has come, which date it has come, and what is the status of this particular form in the CIS. So that will be important in that particular case. Just a second guys, hold on for a second. Yes, so this envelope number has to be mentioned both on the form and on the envelope that you sent across to the head office. So create a master envelope. We have combined all the KYC forms together. We can see the same envelope number, where it is to be sent across, and how this process is going to happen. This is how the screen appears to all of you. You put in the content of the envelope. You can see account opening form. सिलेक्ट करना है आपने और जनरेट पे क्लिक करना है सिंपली. तो आपका केवाईसी फॉर्म यहाँ से हेड ऑफिस भेजा जा रहा है. नेक्स्ट अगेन वी क्लिक ऑन दिस ऑप्शन, क्लिक हियर फॉर द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. सो यू गेट द एनवेलप फॉर क्रिएट कुरियर. click on that particular option. You'll get the again box over there which has the same envelope number that we were discussing. You can select the mode you are sending the courier. Okay, जैसे आपको एक क्लाइंट की वेलकम किट सिलेक्ट करने का ऑप्शन था, तो यहाँ पे भी डिलीवरी मोड का आपको ऑप्शन दिया है. आइडियली इफ जो बॉम्बे में है तो वो लोग तो हैंड डिलीवरी से डिलीवर करते हैं टीम को, बट आपके एंड पे ऑब्वियसली कुरियर से आएगा, तो आप यहाँ पे सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो कि मुझे ब्लू डॉट से भेजना है, प्रोफेशनल से भेजना है, मारुति कुरियर से भेजना है. अकॉर्डिंगली आप यहाँ पे ड्रॉप डाउन में मेन्यू सिलेक्ट कर लो जो पर्टिकुलर आपका कुरियर कंपनी है, and then you can generate the envelope for that particular option and ensure that the envelope number is mentioned both on the form and on the envelope from your end. That is how the outward courier process happens, right? So we have looked at basically 4 things. Yes, that is different. That would have obviously changed. So the new address is at the Madhuban Estates, that is Andheri East, that all of you need to send. So that address is obviously shared with all of you. But if you want, I can share it with all of you again. And I'll share it at the end with all of you where you need to send in the fresh KYC forms. Okay, just hold on. I'll share it with all of you right now.